Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the New Orleans Pelicans tonight. I just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions of what I saw in tonight's game against the Pelicans. And we'll give you guys a little bit of analysis of what I saw in tonight's game and the main attraction of LeBron James versus Zion Williamson meeting for the first time throughout this season, and the comparisons between those two and the story around it. And I just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about it. But before I get started, guys, I want to talk about just real quick about the memorial service for Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi. And honestly, guys, I just have to say it was very heartwarming to see this service. It was well done, and obviously, lots of people spoke, in that memorial service at the Staples Center, and I believe there was like maybe up to 22,000 fans, at that stadium, at the Staples Center tonight, yesterday, and obviously, guys, it was just very heartwarming to see those people just speak about the greatness of Kobe Bryant as a player and as a person. Surprisingly, Vanessa Bryant, I mean, she basically gave one of the most heartwarming, powerful speech for her late husband in Kobe Bryant and, her wonderful daughter and, Gigi. So obviously it was her strong speech that just really got to me. It just was so heartwarming that, she had the willingness and the power to go up there and just speak. I mean, if I was in her position and a family member of mine, was, passed away, I would have had the willingness to, speak, because, this is something very, touching for someone that lost someone. And obviously, I commend her to have that power to go up and just speak for her husband and her daughter. So that was just a powerful speech that she just put, heartwarming, really. And when it came to the rest, like Michael Jordan, out of all, guys, even though I'm a Kobe Bryant fan, and Kobe Bryant is considered for me as the Michael Jordan of my generation, I can honestly say seeing Michael Jordan speaking at the memorial service for Kobe Bryant is just very powerful. That he was just one of those type of memorable moments in that speech, and honestly, it was very heartwarming. And obviously, he treated Kobe as his little brother, and admired his passion for the game and how to become better. And obviously we witnessed that. Kobe Bryant is like basically the closest thing to Michael Jordan, and honestly it showed throughout his career and even after. So seeing Michael Jordan speak about Kobe Bryant was very powerful to watch as well, but nothing compared to Vanessa's heartwarming speech. But people have their preference of how they felt in certain speeches that these celebrities and people spoke out. But for me, it was Vanessa. It was Michael Jordan, and also Shaq. He also spoke out as well at at the memorial service. And obviously, the best thing that I just loved in that speech was that the no I in team sort of scenario. And then, Kobe Bryant basically said that, yeah, there's a M-E in that MF. So obviously when I heard that, it was just like, oh, that is classic Kobe Bryant Mamba mentality. I mean, and after that, he just basically said that, Shaq to his teammates that, just grab those rebounds because he's not going to pass. So obviously, that hearing that, it was just, that was the classic Kobe Bryant. And we're really going to miss that icon of a Laker legend. So hearing that, and from the rest of the speeches, it was very heartwarming. But the memorable ones, it will reign in my head was Vanessa's, MJ, and of course Shaq. So obviously it was a great service, and rest in peace to Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi, and for the rest of the 7 people who lost their lives in that horrible plane crash a month ago. So guys, we just have to, I can honestly say, for every single one of you, is to just basically spend time with your family, spend time with your friends, your loved ones, and just keep them close to you, because you never know, things might transpire throughout your life, and you would just possibly say to yourself, I wish I could have spend time with this person or that person. But just try your best to just be with the ones that you love, and spend every moment of that. So honestly, I just wanted to say that to you guys, and hopefully things go well in your lives, and hopefully for the better. So without further ado, guys, let's just get right into it with this win the Lakers got against the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a great game to watch, especially from the third and fourth quarter, and that also had to do with Danny Green. I mean, Danny Green, with his shooting ability from the 3, really changed the course of the game, especially in the fourth quarter with him shooting those 3s. I believe he went maybe 5 of 10 or maybe 6 of 10, somewhere around there, from shooting the 3. I believe he had 17 points out there tonight. He really contributed very well with the Los Angeles Lakers in tonight's game. So with 17 points, so great job on his end. But the main attraction in tonight's game was Zion Williamson and LeBron James. That was the headline in tonight's game, because it's the first time they're meeting up with each other, and obviously the comparisons, even before the game ever started, it was during the draft that Zion Williamson is the comparison of LeBron James because of his size and everything like that. So it was really great to see this matchup, and honestly, the better player showed up was LeBron James with 40 points. And obviously, guys, I hate the comparison between those two, because seeing the comparison, LeBron has more experience now. He has, championships and stuff like that. So I think they were just comparing because of their rookie years. So obviously, if I had to pick the comparison, sadly, guys, I had to go with Zion Williamson, because, this guy is averaging around like 22 points a game, and, averaging 7 rebounds a game. And honestly, he just has the size about him, and honestly, he just having a better situation than LeBron. What LeBron didn't have when he first started in his career with the Cavaliers. So honestly, if I can compare, and plus, I hate to compare it right now because he's only 12 games into his rookie season. So we just have to see more out of him to basically show the comparison of who has a better rookie career. So honestly, I can honestly say, we just have to see what Zion Williamson still has, in his ability to show that he could basically be, the better version of LeBron James. I mean, but it still remains to be seen about that, and I think it's just too early to tell. So, but other than that, guys, let's just get right to it with the Lakers tonight. I mean, honestly, the Lakers just showed up, and honestly, they were just a much better team other than the Pelicans, who are just trying so hard to compete for the 8th spot, to basically compete for playoffs. So honestly, with this loss, it kind of hurts them more to basically compete for a playoff run. So it still remains to be seen, because we still have 2 months away. So honestly, anything can change from now until 2 months into the regular season. So other than that, the Lakers just came to play with the shooting ability out there, especially defensively as well. Anthony Davis I believe he had 21 points out there tonight with, I believe, 13 or maybe 14 rebounds. And I believe he had maybe like 3 or maybe 2 blocks out there tonight, because the total blocks in tonight's game for the Los Angeles Lakers, last time I checked, was around maybe 11 or 12 blocks for the Los Angeles Lakers. You guys can see the comparisons of the New Orleans Pelicans and the Lakers. I believe they had around 11 blocks in tonight's game. So honestly, in tonight, Anthony Davis just showed up in a huge way. Even though I believe he suffered an elbow injury, but I don't think it's anything serious. But continuing to show that he is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year, and honestly in the category for MVP as well. So he's trying to show that even though he gets banged up here and there, he will continue to show the heart of a champion, and that is to continue to play through injuries. And that's what he's been doing for the past season so far. So great job tonight for Anthony Davis. Then I already spoke my mind when it came to Danny Green. He was the main player that really helped the Lakers shooting wise throughout this game, in tonight's game. And honestly, with 17 points, it was a very solid performance for Danny Green. I believe it's 17 points. I mean, last time I checked, it was 17, but I think I remembered him shooting a 3 in like maybe 1 minute left into the fourth quarter, but I might be wrong. But like always, guys, I'll put the stats of the Los Angeles Lakers so you guys can check them out. But it was all because of Danny Green that the Lakers had a great performance shooting wise, and taking leads here and there, because there's been times in the third quarter that the Pelicans were catching up to the Los Angeles Lakers, but the Lakers continued to manage the game, and that's honestly a great part from the Los Angeles Lakers, to just continue to manage the game and here and there score and just continue to manage the game. So great job tonight for Danny Green. When it comes to the rest of the Lakers squad, I honestly have to talk about Markieff Morris's debut with the Los Angeles Lakers, and it started off with a huge bang with him making a dunk. His first shot at the Los Angeles Lakers is to make a dunk for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the total tonight, he averaged 4 points, and I believe he had maybe 1 block and 1 rebound. But I can honestly say, guys, it's too early to tell what the abilities and the commitment that Markieff Morris will show for the Los Angeles Lakers. So I don't think I don't think it's right for us to judge a guy, on his debut. And honestly, he's still getting to know the system of Frank Vogel and how the team plays. And honestly, we just need to give him more time to just show that he is capable of, sticking around with the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, honestly, he will stick around, but I mean, see the abilities that he can show, that he is capable of just being around with the Los Angeles Lakers and competing, with this team. So it's too early to tell, but honestly, he has a lot of potential in him, and I just hopefully can't wait to see more out of Markieff Morris. So hoping for more out of him. But when it's all said and done, I mean, when it comes to the bench, sure, KCP showed up here and there. I believe he had maybe 12 or 15 points off the bench for the Los Angeles Lakers. But the main guy that really showed up in a huge way for the Lakers off the bench was Alex Caruso. I mean, see this photo. A beautiful block from a former Laker in Lonzo Ball. It was just greatness in that photo. And guys, throughout this game, especially in the fourth quarter, Alex Caruso showed up for the Lakers in a huge way, and obviously it showed. I mean, from blocks, from dunks and passing, and he showed up in a huge way. I believe he had 9 points out there, but honestly, guys, it was just his ability and his athleticism and the defense was the main attraction that we saw in Alex Caruso. And honestly, it was just beautiful to watch from Alex Caruso. I mean, and hearing from the announcers from his career, Alex Caruso's career, the guy got basically released from the OKC Thunder. Then he signed with the Lakers on a 2-way contract, and ever since then he continued to improve as a player, going back and forth from the G League and playing a couple of times with the Los Angeles Lakers. And now this year he has shown that he is a huge contributor to the Los Angeles Lakers, especially off the bench. And honestly, guys, he is our secret weapon in the making. And honestly, I can't wait to see him, what he is capable of doing in the playoffs. So, and LeBron James loves Alex Caruso. I mean, he is the Steve, what's his name? I believe he's a Steve, what's his name? Steve Blake. For Kobe Bryant, if you will. I mean, he is that sort of guy that if you guys knew who this guy was, I'll put his photo up. I mean, for those of you who don't know this guy, he was the Alex Caruso for LeBron, LeBron, and then, he was for Kobe Bryant, I believe, back in 2012, I believe. But, there's that sort of comparison that I just wanted to put out there. But, I believe Alex Caruso is a much different level than Steve Blake was. So, at the end of the day, guys, it was just great to see that type of passion from Alex Caruso, and I just really can't wait to see more out of him throughout this season and going into the playoffs, especially in the playoffs. It's going to be electric if he has this type of passion and athleticism that he obviously has, in his tank. So guys, please comment down below, give me your thoughts about tonight's game. It was a very great game to watch, and especially shooting wise when it came to Danny Green, and obviously like I said about Alex Caruso, seeing his passion and how he played in tonight's game was very electric to see, and especially playing against the Pelicans and our former Laker young core in from Lonzo Ball to Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and honestly, just seeing that from the Lakers, it was just very great to watch. And seeing LeBron scoring 40 against Zion Williamson, it just showed that LeBron was the better player out there tonight, but obviously it's LeBron James we're talking about, and Zion Williamson still needs time to develop and become an all-star or potential superstar in this league going down the line. So with that being said, I mean, the better team and the better player was LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, it's without a doubt. And obviously with this win, I believe the Lakers are now 43, maybe 44 wins into the regular season. And obviously they're still leading the number one seed in the Western Conference. And honestly, they're just continuing to show that they are the better team. And hopefully, when it comes to March and April, especially maybe late April, the Lakers eventually will seal the number one seat in their favor to basically go into the playoffs. And that way the Lakers will basically rest our superstars or some of our starters like LeBron and Anthony Davis, and we'll just give more opportunities for our bench and certain players to just develop throughout at the end of the regular season. So looking forward to that, guys. So guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel. Please give me your thoughts about tonight's game, and also if you guys want, please give me your thoughts about the memorial service of Kobe Bryant yesterday. What you liked, what you disliked, or was there somebody who gave a speech that really got to you? Was it Vanessa? Was it MJ? Shaq? Was it somebody else that I just can't really think about the top of my head that had a memorable type of speech. Maybe it was Rob Pelinka, maybe it was Jimmy Kimmel. You never know. Please comment down below, give me your thoughts about it, and obviously I'll see you all in the next video. And guys, please also give me your thoughts about Markieff Morris's debut. I mean, what you liked about it, what you disliked, or do you guys think like me that we still need time to see how this guy develops with the Los Angeles Lakers? When it's all said and done, guys, I mean, I would love to, give more time to Markieff Morris to learn the system under Frank Vogel, and obviously, how he plays with our Los Angeles Lakers. And just real quick, guys, throughout the game, I believe in the fourth quarter, Chris Haynes, reported that Waiters is going to meet with the Los Angeles Lakers on March 2nd to basically talk about potentially signing with the Los Angeles Lakers. But I'm not confirming anything, or I'm not trying to say that the Lakers will sign Waiters, but that's in the conversation. That's a rumored report from Chris Haynes, and obviously Dion Waiters has been in the conversation for the Los Angeles Lakers for the past 3 weeks now, and there's still the possibility that he might get signed to the Los Angeles Lakers, but still remains to be seen about that, because there is that conversation for J.R. Smith to also be in the conversation for potentially signing with the Lakers, but I haven't heard any news about him for quite some time now. But Dion Waiters is still in the conversations for a potential landing spot with the Los Angeles Lakers, but still remains to be seen about that. And hopefully we just have to see March 2nd what will the Lakers do with Waiters. So if you guys have any questions about that, or comments or opinions about it, please comment down below. And guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers! And guys, please make sure to like all my social media sites: Facebook ZSPN, and Twitter at ZSPN_sports. I'll leave the links into the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites. And of course, subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers! Take it easy.